even more complicated than the one with Greece. After the second veto and the request from Bulgarian side, it seems like it cannot be resolved in the near future. When you hear about the statement by our Prime Minister and Mr. Osmani, the Minister Osmani, they want to continue with the negotiations, yes, but they're also mentioning red lines, mentioning that Bulgarian side is asking too much, yes, when it comes to the national identity and the language, etc., etc. According to your opinion, I mean, how do you see this? Do you see any solution in the near future of this problem?
Well, the Bulgarian demands are totally unacceptable. It is inconceivable that the EU should be asked to accept that issues relating to history and identity become part of the accession process. If we were to follow the Bulgarian logic on this matter, then neither Ireland nor the United Kingdom would ever have joined the European Union. We have a very difficult history, maybe even more difficult than the history in the Western Balkans. And we are still discussing that history, but we're doing it in an open manner, in a non-confrontational way, and we are not imposing vetoes on each other. The Bulgarian approach is really not only undermining the whole EU enlargement process, but it is also insulting the neighbor, insulting North Macedonia, and in trying to impose its own version of history, it is playing to the populist agenda in Bulgaria. And it is really very sad and shameful to see that Bulgarian politicians are playing this game, which of course then guides the public opinion to adopt very, very hardline attitudes towards its next-door neighbor, towards Macedonian citizens, with whom they share so many things. So instead of having a constructive dialogue, there is this very, very harsh rhetoric. For example, there's no one from Bulgaria, from what I could understand, attending the Prespa Forum. They were invited, I'm told, but they, so they are rejecting the different opportunities for